Mars-Pluto opposition is within 3 degrees range as of today. It does not hit exact until November 3rd, but let's talk about it because from what I'm seeing, people are feeling it already. This is happening. Mars is currently at 26 degrees of Cancer and Pluto is at 29 degrees of Capricorn, the anaretic degree of Capricorn. In an opposition, there's likely going to be things outside of ourselves that cause intense frustration. So when this hits exact on November 3rd, this is going to be both of them at 29 degrees, anaretic degree of Cancer and Capricorn, respectively. If you have any placements at 29 degrees of Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, or Aries, you are going to feel this the most. If you have any placements 25, 26, 27, 28 degrees of those signs, or 0, 1, 2 degrees of any of the fixed signs, being Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, you are also going to feel this. As it builds, those who have that exact hit at 29 degrees are likely going to feel this the earliest, the strongest now. Now let's pick it apart. What is Mars? Mars is our self-assertion. It is our action-oriented function, the thing that wants to make things happen and make them happen now, and it can tend to be aggressive. It's our ability to assert ourselves, to create change, to activate. And it's the warrior planet, so it can be aggressive, and we all have that drive inside of us in the service to something at any given time. In Cancer, that drive is focused on our own safety. So it's wanting, Mars in Cancer is wanting us to assert ourselves in service to feeling safe. It's this internal pressure to act in order to feel safe. So we will have things come up that feel unsafe and that will trigger us to want to get mad at people outside of ourselves. And so if this is in an opposition aspect with Pluto, which is the case, Mars opposing Pluto is like, I want to act and I want to control and I want to create. And Pluto says, what I want is depth work. I want you to take a look at everything deep inside of you that is not serving your highest good, that part of yourself that you are unaware of, so that it can be transformed and start serving your highest good. Mars and Pluto do not function well together. They have different intentions. Mars is interested in controlling the situation and getting things done on a surface level. By surface, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying that which we can see and control in our physical world. Pluto wants depth work. What's deep inside of you? What can you not see? When the two are merged together, the opportunity is in doing aggressive action around depth work. Pluto in Capricorn is forcing us to take a look at, wherever we have Capricorn in our chart, take a look at the foundations of our lives, the structures and foundations of our lives and rules that we live by that are unbeknownst to us there because of deep trauma wounds. And they're not actually serving us. And so that Pluto aspect of us is bringing everything to the surface that feels mucky and awful, and so that we can air it out and transform the foundations of our lives. So Mars opposing Pluto is going to feel awful. It's going to feel emotional. It can cause accidents. Mars is accidents. Watch your head. Literally, if you had things happen around the time of the full moon on October 17th, this is more of that same energy. because this was part of that full moon, and it's getting closer now in aspect. This was more of a wide opposition during the full moon. Now it's getting closer. So when you are feeling aggressive, and you feel aggressive because you feel scared, it's because you're trying to feel safe. And the very first thing that you need to do is not explode on other people, but it's to, like I always say, guys, I know I'm a broken record, but it's to be the witness to that part of yourself that doesn't feel safe. Don't think about it, feel it. Thinking is a distraction from feeling. And know that other people are going to be experiencing the same thing. There's going to be things that we are trying to get done in life, and they're going to feel impossible. Like wrenches are thrown into all of our plans, everything that we're trying to accomplish. Mars. It's a time of alchemy. It's Scorpio season. Alchemy means that fear, when things can't go according to plan, that fear specifically, it's a fear over our own safety and our own security and being secure. Open up the fear, because it's connected to something deep, 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 deep inside of you that you're not consciously aware of, that is ruling you from down below. What does that mean? It just means that you are unconsciously motivated by past experience, and you're not consciously aware of it. And so the whole purpose, Mars opposition Pluto, is to bring that stuff out in the open so that you can be free from it. That is alchemy. That is liberation work. It's making the unseen seen. So if you can turn that Mars, the way that Mars feels in your body is awful. It's aggressive. It's especially when it's like feeling like your security is at risk. You're bigger than that feeling. You're bigger than that fear. Allow it to move through you. Allow it to wash through you. Turn your thoughts off as best you can and feel that fear. Let it take up space. You should be able to feel it in your body if you're not resisting it through thought or through projection. This is going to happen. People are going to project. They're going to feel unsafe, and they're going to be angry, Mars, at other people, opposition, that it's someone else's fault. Don't feel bad if you do that. Everybody does it. It's the way that we move this through this society and culture that we live in. We all project instead of sitting with and owning our own power. This does not mean that logically it won't make sense for somebody to have wronged you. Someone very well may have wronged you, but that's not the point. It's a distraction. We live in this culture where our structures are based on controlling other people or projecting on other people. This opportunity with Pluto at the 29th degree of Capricorn is to change those structures. And we've got to change those structures by doing our Mars differently. And Mars is also bravery. And in Cancer, it's about being brave with our own emotionality and feeling our emotions. This is going to happen 2 more times because Mars is going to go retrograde. This is the first hit, November 3rd. It's exact. We're feeling it already. It's going to continue to build through November 3rd. The next time will be January 1st, and the time after that will be April 26th. At that point, Mars and Pluto will be in Leo and Aquarius, and so that's going to feel very different. However, the same placements are going to be hit because it's very close. So I'll be doing more videos on that. If you want to see how this is showing up for you, if you want guidance specifically on where it is in your chart and how to move through it for yourself, book a session. I would love to work with you. Link is in the bio.